God says, "My child, I have called out to you, and now you are here. The warning has been given. The moment is upon you." Archangel Michael has been sent forth with an urgent command. This message cannot be ignored. This message cannot be delayed. Someone from your bloodline, someone from your past, someone who has already left this world is crying out to you. They have seen what is coming. They have witnessed what is about to take place. They have been given permission to speak, to warn, to reveal. But my child, will you listen? Will you heed the voice of truth, or will you turn away only to regret it when the hour is too late? This is not a coincidence. This is not a random occurrence. There is something that was left unsaid, something that was left undone, something that was hidden from you, and now the time has come for the truth to break through the barriers of the unseen. A spirit cries out. A voice from beyond reaches for you. A soul who once walked beside you, who once held you, who once loved you, is pleading with the heavens to send this warning. They have seen the deception. They have seen the destruction. They have seen the secret that has been kept from you, and they are desperate for you to know. You have been surrounded by falsehood. You have been trapped in a web of lies. Those you trust have not been honest with you. Those you rely upon have not told you everything. And this soul, this one who has crossed the threshold of time, is determined to break the silence. Pay attention, my child. This is a divine moment. This is an appointed time. This is an encounter that has been orchestrated from the foundations of the heavens. There is something about your past that was never revealed to you. There is a story, a secret, a hidden truth buried in the corridors of time, and now it is surfacing. There were whispers. There were things spoken in secret. There were decisions made behind closed doors that shaped your life in ways you never understood. And the one who has already left this earth, the one whose name is still written in your heart, is trying to reach you with this truth. You feel it, don't you? That deep stirring in your spirit, that unshakable pull in your soul. This is why you have had restless nights. This is why you have felt an uneasiness that you could not explain. This is why there have been moments where you felt as if someone was trying to communicate with you, as if a presence unseen was reaching out. It was not your imagination. It was not a coincidence. It was real. Do you remember the dreams? Do you remember the visions? Do you remember those moments when a certain place, a certain name, a certain memory kept coming back to you? That was the beginning of this revelation. That was the first sign. That was the gentle whisper before the storm of truth. But now the time for whispers has passed. Now the voice is growing louder. Now the urgency is increasing. Now the moment of exposure is here. My child, you must be ready. You must prepare yourself, because what you are about to discover will shake you. What you are about to learn will open your eyes. What you are about to face will change everything. There was a decision made before you were born. There was a conversation had in a time you do not remember. There was a choice, a path, a fate that was written without your knowledge. And the soul that cries out from beyond has seen it all. They have seen what was done. They have seen what was hidden. They have seen how it has affected your life in ways you never knew. There is someone in your life right now who is keeping something from you. There is someone who knows the truth but has chosen to remain silent. They think you will never find out. They believe the past will stay buried. They have convinced themselves that the secrets will never rise, but they were wrong. The truth is surfacing. The exposure is happening. The revelation is unfolding, and you are standing in the middle of it. You may begin to notice strange things. You may start to receive unexpected messages. You may hear things that make no sense at first. But my child, do not dismiss them. Do not ignore them. Do not brush them aside, because these are the pieces of the puzzle. These are the signs that will lead you to the full truth. The spirit that speaks to you now is weeping. They are watching over you. They are seeing the battles you are facing, the struggles you are enduring, the confusion you are fighting against, and they want you to know that you are not alone. They want you to know that the truth is on its way. They want you to know that the lies that have been woven around you are about to be unraveled. You have felt a shift in the atmosphere. You have sensed that something is changing. And, my child, you are correct. This is the moment where everything begins to make sense. This is the season where clarity replaces confusion. This is the hour where the chains that have held you down for so long begin to break. But I must warn you, my child, not everyone will be happy about this revelation. Not everyone will celebrate the truth. There are those who have built their lives on these lies. There are those who have benefited from your ignorance. There are those who have worked hard to keep you in the dark. And when the light of truth begins to shine, they will react. They will try to discredit you. They will try to make you question yourself. They will try to convince you that this is all in your head. But you must stand firm. You must hold on. You must trust that I am guiding you, because what is coming is too important to ignore. What is being revealed is too crucial to dismiss. The heavens have permitted this moment. The time has come for the past to speak. The veil is lifting. The hidden is being uncovered. And my child, you are at the center of it all. Prepare yourself. The next few days will be unlike anything you have ever experienced. Pay attention to the signs. Watch for the confirmations. Listen for the unexpected messages, because they are coming. The one who has already left this earth is speaking, and you must be ready to hear. Do not be afraid. I am with you. I have always been with you. And now, as you step into the light of truth, I will guide you every step of the way. The warning has been given. The message has been delivered. Now, my child, it is up to you. God says, my child, you are being called to listen carefully, for this message carries a weight that cannot be ignored. The heavens have been trying to reach you, but distractions have kept you from hearing the truth. you have been feeling something strange, a presence near you, a shift in the atmosphere that you cannot explain. This is not your imagination. Someone who has passed, someone who once walked this earth and carried love for you in their heart, has been trying to reach you. This soul has not left you completely, my child. They have been watching, waiting for the right moment to bring you this message. They have seen your struggles, the nights you have spent in confusion, the times you have felt alone and abandoned. But you are not alone. Their spirit is near. Their words are ready to be spoken, and they need you to open your heart and listen. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, guarding the space around you. There has been interference, my child. Forces that do not want you to receive this message have tried to block it. Distractions, doubt, fear, these have all been placed in your path to keep you from understanding the truth. But the time has come. No more delays, no more waiting. This message must reach you now. The one who has passed away wants to tell you something about your family. Something that has been hidden. There is unfinished business, a truth that was never spoken while they were alive. They carried a burden that they could not release before they left this world, and now they are calling out to you. They have seen what has been happening behind closed doors. They have watched as lies have been told, as secrets have been buried, as people you once trusted have moved in ways you never expected. My child, do you remember the dream, the one that felt too real to be just a dream? That was not your imagination. That was a visitation. They tried to show you something, but you woke up too soon. They tried to speak, but the noise of the world drowned out their voice. Now they are reaching out again, through signs, through whispers, through moments that feel too coincidental to be random. This is divine intervention. Pay attention, my child. That sudden memory that came into your mind today, that feeling of nostalgia for no reason, that scent that reminded you of them, these are all signs. They have been trying to get your attention. They are desperate for you to know the truth. But are you ready for it? Because once you hear this, you will never see things the same way again. This message is urgent. Someone in your family is not who they claim to be. Someone has been hiding something from you, something that would change everything if you knew. The one who has passed saw this before they left, but they never had the chance to tell you. Now they are trying to warn you before it is too late. My child, I know this is hard to hear, but you cannot ignore it. You have felt something was off, haven't you? You have sensed that things are not as they seem. The tension, the unspoken words, the strange behavior of certain people around you. It is all connected. You are not imagining things. Your instincts have been correct all along. A woman, someone you have trusted, has been hiding something major. She knows what was kept from you. She was there when certain decisions were made behind your back, and now she is trying to keep you from uncovering it. But what she does not realize is that the truth is coming to light, whether she wants it to or not. The spirit of the one who has passed is not at rest. They cannot move forward until this message is delivered, until justice is served, until you finally see what has been kept in the dark. Prepare yourself, my child. In the coming days, you will start to notice things shifting. A document, a letter, an old piece of evidence, something you were never meant to find, will surface. Someone will slip up and reveal something they didn't mean to say. A confession will come in a way you never expected. When this happens, do not be afraid. Do not second-guess yourself. Trust what you are seeing. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing. You were always meant to know this. The delays were only because the enemy was trying to keep you blind, but no more. The veil is lifting. The truth is breaking free. The woman who thought she'd keep this hidden will soon be exposed. The plans she made, the lies she told, the manipulation she used, it will all come crashing down. She has underestimated the power of divine justice. She thought she could rewrite history, erase the truth, and deceive everyone around her. But what she failed to realize is that heaven has been watching. Archangel Michael stands ready to fight for you. The one who has passed is standing beside him, guiding this moment. Their love for you has not faded. Their protection over you has not weakened. And now they are making sure that you receive what you were always meant to have, the truth. Prepare your heart, my child. What you are about to learn will change things forever. But do not be afraid. This revelation is not meant to harm you. It is meant to set you free. The burden they carried is now yours to uncover, but with it comes the power to finally heal, to finally understand, to finally see clearly. The time is now. Listen closely, watch for the signs, stay alert, and when the moment comes, when the truth is in front of you, do not hesitate. Accept it, embrace it, and know that you were chosen to receive this for a reason. I am with you, my child. The battle is already won. The truth will no longer be hidden. And soon you will understand why this message had to reach you today. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, this is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Pay attention to this message." Archangel Michael says, "This is not a joke. Someone is making a confession about you and your image that opens immediately because the wind has shifted in your favor. And yet something has tried to keep the curtains drawn, hiding the truth you should have known long ago. You have walked through seasons where your name was used in ways you never deserved. You have smiled through pain, not knowing that behind closed doors whispers were working against your light. But Archangel Michael has descended with a scroll written in fire and sealed by truth itself. This is not an ordinary moment. You are not just another soul passing through the days unnoticed. You are chosen. There is something stirring that needs to reach your ears before the echo fades into silence. You must understand something was said about you, something crafted with calculated emotion. Someone sat down and their heart began to spill out confessions that were never meant to be heard by the world. but are now being brought before the throne of justice. The confession is not just words, it is the unraveling of masks, the collapse of lies, the lifting of veils that were placed to blur the clarity of your truth. They didn't expect it to be exposed. They thought they could keep the illusion alive. But you must open your spirit and hear this. The heavens have begun to speak your name differently. Now the atmosphere around you is changing. You are being pulled into alignment with divine timing, and every word spoken against your character, every twist of your image, is now under heavenly investigation. Archangel Michael says, this is not a joke. Someone is making a confession about you and your image that opens immediately because what was distorted is now being restored. What was made to look like your reflection in a broken mirror is now becoming whole again. Someone has finally broken under the weight of their own conscience. Their nights have been sleepless. Their voice trembles even when they smile. They cannot carry it anymore. And even though they may not have confessed directly to you, the realm of the Spirit has already captured it. The vibration of their truth has entered into the chambers of divine clarity. Listen closely now. This moment is sacred. The wind carries messages, and the rain falls differently when the truth is on the rise. Something has come to light about your story, details that others didn't want you to ever realize. You were painted in false colors, but now the brush has been snatched from their hands. Archangel Michael stood beside them as they admitted, even through broken words, that what they made others believe about you was not the truth. They felt justified once, but now they are haunted because light has entered their secret. Heaven is no longer allowing falsehoods to rule. And you, beloved, are about to walk into a season where restoration won't be whispered. It will be declared loudly. Do not turn away from this message. There is something that has been withheld from you. Someone close, someone who should have protected your name, someone who should have guarded your image with honor, has instead been among those who helped shape the misunderstanding around you. Their words didn't seem harmful to them at the time, but the effect, the ripple, the damage, it was real. And heaven saw it all. Archangel Michael says, this is not a joke. Someone is making a confession about you and your image that opens immediately because it was never just about reputation. It was about identity. It was about making you feel like you had to shrink just to survive. But those days are coming to an end. This message was a sign to find you. Heaven selected this very hour, this very breath, to pour this into your spirit. The truth is rising up like a flood and cannot be stopped. Someone said things they regret now. Their confession is raw. They did not expect the divine to hear, but the divine hears everything. And now, the words that were buried are being brought to the surface by angels sent on assignment. Archangel Michael himself has released a cry for your awareness, because healing cannot begin until the truth is known. There is something about your image that was distorted through jealous lenses, Someone couldn't stand the light you carried, and they tried to cast a shadow over you. But what they didn't realize is that light cannot be hidden. It only grows stronger in the presence of shadows. Your strength, your kindness, your silence, even your suffering. It has all been noted by heaven, and now your reward is coming not just in justice, but in the cleansing of your image before those who once misunderstood you. The confession is no longer just a secret kept in a heart. It has become a thunderous truth rising through spiritual realms. Archangel Michael says, "This is not a joke. Someone is making a confession about you and your image that opens immediately because every tear you cried in silence, every moment you felt you were being misunderstood, every night you laid awake wondering why your love was met with silence was preparing you for this divine correction. This is not punishment. This is promise. This is not sorrow. This is sacred alignment. You were never forgotten. You were never overlooked by the divine. In fact, you were being protected in a way you didn't fully understand. Sometimes protection feels like rejection. Sometimes the silence is not a lack of love, but a preservation of destiny. But now the hour has come. The scrolls have been opened. The confessions have started to echo. They are admitting what they did. They are trembling as they recall the things they allowed to be said and the ones they said themselves. The weight of it is too much to carry anymore. The spiritual realm is holding them accountable. And not out of punishment, but out of mercy, because even they are being given a chance to be cleansed through truth. And you, precious soul, child of hope, carrier of divine presence, you are about to witness a shift. The very same people who misunderstood you will now seek your forgiveness. They may never say it with words, but their actions will begin to change. Doors that once slammed in your face will begin to open. Conversations will start to sound different. The very air around you is changing because your name is being healed. This is a very important message for you today. Do not ignore it. Pay attention to this message. Archangel Michael says, "This is not a joke. Someone is making a confession about you and your image that opens immediately because the atmosphere is ready for your emergence. You no longer have to hide behind humility. You are not being arrogant for wanting to be seen rightly. You are not selfish for desiring to be understood. Those are holy longings, and God hears them. Yes, God says your time has come. You are rising now, not with bitterness, not with vengeance, but with a glow that only truth can give. Your footsteps are being guided into places where people once misunderstood you, but are now ready to honor you. There is something so sacred about what you're stepping into that even the spiritual realm stands in awe. You are stepping into vindication. You are stepping into restoration. You are stepping into the version of yourself that no longer has to apologize for shining. They said things about you. Yes, they painted you in ways that didn't reflect your soul. But truth has a way of rising. And even when it takes years, it always finds its way back. Someone could no longer bear the weight of the falsehoods. Their conscience is breaking open. The tears they cry now are not just guilt. They are intercession. Their spirit is calling out for mercy because they now realize they were wrong. This message is not to make you bitter. It is to make you better. It is to prepare you to receive healing, not only for yourself, but for the ones who failed you. You are walking into a season where you will no longer carry the burden of misrepresentation. Your truth is walking ahead of you, clearing the way. What once was used against you will now be used to elevate you. Your image is being restored in the spirit, and soon it will manifest in the natural. You will feel lighter. You will feel stronger. You will feel peace that makes no sense, because divine hands are rewriting the story that once weighed you down. So don't close your heart. Don't let pride or pain make you miss what's being offered now. Archangel Michael says this is not a joke. Someone is making a confession about you and your image that opens immediately. Because the moment you understand the truth, healing begins. Because this confession, though silent in the natural, is loud in the spirit. It is shifting things. It is unlocking gates. It is restoring your name. You are more powerful than you know. You are more loved than you've been told. And you are about to be seen in the fullness of who you are. Not through the eyes of falsehood, but through the lens of divine truth. Let the confession become a catalyst. Let the truth set you free. And let this message carried on the wings of angels be a reminder that your story is not over. It's just beginning. This is not a joke. Archangel Michael says, listen to this carefully. Someone is making a confession about you and your image that has traveled farther than you ever imagined. You are being spoken of in rooms your feet have never walked in. Your name has stirred emotion in hearts you've never touched. This is a message for you. A message written not with pen and ink, but with whispers from heaven and tears collected in jars you do not see. The Lord has waited for this moment. Heaven has held its breath, not in fear, but in reverence for the moment you would hear these words. Someone has been carrying your name in the shadows, not to hurt you, but because their heart cannot bear the truth anymore. They are breaking inside. They are trembling under the weight of what they've hidden. They said things about you that weren't true, and now the very things they planted in falsehood are growing back around their own soul like thorns. They didn't know love would come back and chase them down. They didn't know grace would find you first. They didn't know you would still be standing when everything inside them said you would fall. And now the hour has come. The truth is spilling out like water from a broken jar. And their tears are flooding the places they thought were safe. Someone you trusted long ago didn't see the light in you clearly. And in a moment of jealousy, confusion, or misled guidance, they let something escape their lips that changed everything. But now their knees have hit the ground. Now their hands are trembling with the scroll they never thought they'd have to read again. Now they're praying someone will forgive them before your eyes ever see the whole truth. But you must see it. You must know, because what's about to happen in your life requires total clarity. You've been misunderstood. You've been underestimated. You've been talked about in a way that was not born of heaven. But through it all, your heart stayed soft. You didn't let the bitterness in. You cried when nobody saw. You stayed faithful when you had every reason to give up. And that is why something is shifting around you. This isn't just a change. It's a divine rearranging. Every lie spoken against your name is about to become the foundation under your promotion. Every twisted version of your truth is about to testify that light always wins. Listen, there are dreams that have been delayed because of confusion that wasn't your fault. But time is folding in on itself to bring justice into the hour. What you thought you missed will come back around. What you thought was lost is only now being fully prepared. Someone has confessed something about your image that is unlocking hidden blessings. You thought you were disqualified, but God says you are chosen. Yes, chosen. Not in the way men choose based on perfection, but in the way heaven chooses based on perseverance. Your pain became the incense of your prayers. Your heartbreak became the oil in your lamp. You've walked through fire but didn't burn. You were submerged in storms but didn't drown. And now the ones who counted you out are watching you rise, but not in pride. You're rising in stillness. You're rising in quiet power. You're rising like dawn breaks the darkness, soft, slow, undeniable. And those who saw you in your night season will have no choice but to acknowledge the hand of God on your life. Archangel Michael says, "Don't take this lightly. You are being vindicated in rooms where your character was questioned. The scroll of your name is being rewritten in gold. The narrative is changing. The voice that once echoed with accusation is now whispering redemption. This is not flattery. This is not fantasy. This is heaven speaking to you plainly because you need to be ready. Someone who used to doubt you now believes in you more than they believe in themselves. And they are coming not just to apologize, but to tell you how you changed them, how your endurance became their conviction, how your silence was louder than their shouting, how your grace melted the ice in their soul. And while they come, something else is coming too, something long awaited. A blessing that was stuck behind a veil of confusion, a door that was locked until the confession was made. Because you see, sometimes heaven waits, not because you're not ready, but because justice must be complete. And now that the confession has begun, the unlocking has started. You're going to feel it in the next few days. The air will feel lighter. The heaviness will lift. Something will shift even in the way people look at you. Even those who don't know the full truth will sense something changed. You are about to be honored in ways that seem impossible. There is someone praying for you, someone who once turned from you, but is now standing in the gap for your name to be restored. And they're not the only one. Heaven has assigned intercessors who've never met you, who carry your burden in prayer like it's their own. You felt their prayers in moments you couldn't explain. When the anxiety left suddenly, when peace entered the room like a wind, when you felt seen and didn't know why, that's heaven's covering. That's divine interception. Don't try to explain this to everyone. Don't try to force people to understand what's happening to you. Some will not see it until your season shifts so loudly that it silences every question. For now, walk quietly with God. Let Him speak for you. Let Him prepare the table. Let Him anoint your head with oil in front of the ones who misunderstood your heart. He is not just restoring your image. He's increasing your influence. The ones who whispered in darkness will now see you seated in light. This message is for you, not for your friend, not for your neighbor, not for someone you wish you could send it to. It's for you, because the very hairs on your head were numbered before this day arrived. Your tears were counted, your questions echoed in the halls of heaven, and your prayers, yes, even the ones you whispered half-heartedly, were caught and carried like treasures. You were never invisible. You were never forgotten. And even now, as this message finds you, something deep inside is being stirred. A holy remembrance, a knowing beyond explanation, a tug at your spirit that says, yes, this is for me. Hold on to that feeling. Don't brush it away. It's confirmation. It's alignment. It's a sign that what was meant for loss is turning to blessing. You are about to receive unexpected messages. You are about to receive clarity. You are about to see who was really for you all along. And those you thought were lost to misunderstanding, some of them will return. Not all, but the ones heaven has allowed will return with healing in their hands. You will not be the same, and neither will they. The confession is only the beginning. The blessing is coming in waves, and with it new doors, fresh anointing, renewed energy, and divine partnerships. It won't be rushed, it won't be forced, but it will be undeniable. You'll recognize it when it comes. Peace will come with it. You won't have to chase it, or beg for it, or fight to keep it. It will settle in your life like sunlight through a window, gentle and glorious. There is a reason this message came now, because the timing is sacred, because your spirit is ready, because your heart has finally made room for joy that does not depend on external validation. You are about to laugh again, truly laugh. You are about to rest without the weight of unanswered questions. You are about to rise, not in rebellion, but in radiance. You are about to see that all the tears were planting seasons. And now the bloom is here. Archangel Michael says again, this is not a joke. Take this seriously. Honor this moment. Protect it. Let no bitterness steal the beauty of this turning point. Let no past pain interfere with future glory. Forgive, release, rise. And when the calls come, when the messages arrive, when the doors open and the air shifts, say yes. Say yes to the new. Say yes to the healing. Say yes to the light. Because this is not just a new chapter. This is a whole new scroll. This is your confirmation, and it begins now. God says, this message is for you. Listen closely, child of the light, for heaven has opened its mouth, and the winds of revelation are pouring through the veil. There is something happening behind the curtain of your ordinary days, and you have been feeling it in your spirit, the unease, the tug at your soul, the silent moments where you sense someone is whispering your name in places you cannot yet see. Archangel Michael says, this is not a joke. Someone is making a confession about you and your image that will shake the foundations of what you thought you knew. Open this immediately, because what is being said in silence is louder than any shout. Someone is revealing something they were too afraid to say, and the truth is rising like morning light. You have walked through fires you never spoke about, carried weights no one saw, and smiled when your heart felt hollow. And now heaven is speaking on your behalf. Finally, God is exposing the roots of what was buried deep, the hidden thoughts of those who stood near you but never truly stood with you. This message is not to break you, but to release you. The confession coming forth is not meant to hurt you, but to free you from the lies that tried to hold your image down. They talked, but God listened. They whispered, but God recorded every syllable. And now the scroll is opening, and the light is piercing through the shadows. God will be with you. Rest assured, nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. You just have to trust God and pray to Him. Even when the truth feels like a thunderstorm, remember it is washing away the dust that has covered your name. Heaven sees your heart. Heaven defends your image. Heaven is aligning the truth with the timing. This is not a delay. This is divine preparation. Archangel Michael stands guard over you right now, and his presence is not a myth. He is whispering, urging, commanding that you listen and respond. This is not a joke, he says again. Open this now. What you don't know is being revealed. Someone's words are shifting the heavens. Someone's tears have uncovered what was done to you in secret. This is your time to walk boldly into the light, not with fear, but with peace. You are protected. You are not alone. The silence has ended. The confession is real. The change has begun. God says, this message is for you. You are not who they said you were. You are more. You are loved more than you realize. And what was meant to distort your image is becoming the very thing that lifts your voice higher. What was meant to be hidden is being healed. Trust that. Trust Him. God says, this is your turning point.